to a church on a weekday. And that's because I decided that I wanted to receive the Holy Eucharist every day. Jesus said, I tell you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you. And so 2 years ago, I became a born-again Christian, right? Then I stumbled upon this book, The 33 Days of Eucharistic Glory, in a Leave a Book, Take a Book in my town. And so this book, it's really good. It made me want to, become Catholic. Then I was talking to somebody about this at a Christian event, and they discouraged me, saying all this stuff about how the Catholic Church was making up the Eucharistic miracles that I was telling them about in this book, and saying all these bad things about the Catholic Church. I got discouraged. And so I stopped, wanting to do that. But then a few months later, I came to my senses and felt that God really was calling me to become a Catholic, right? And so I've been trying to find a Catholic church that I want to, go to every Sunday, right? And then I thought I found one because I liked the priest and the sermon he gave. But then he was like, this was my second to last sermon because I'm going to a different church. So now I don't know if I'm going to like the new priest, but I really liked the setup of the church. Looks more beautiful in person, but this is what it looks like. Really nice. So when I was there yesterday, on a weekday, the mass is much shorter. It's only 30 minutes, right? And so they were saying how they don't have a new priest yet, so they're going to be having like guest priests come in until they get a new one, right? But then I found out yesterday that because I didn't get my sacraments, I need to do the rite of initiation for adults before I could even be taking the Eucharist, because they want people to know how powerful the Eucharist is. But I feel like I do know how powerful it is after reading this book and just, believing in my soul, right? But anyways, I do want to do that. The thing is, I don't know if I should do it at this church that I've kind of been going to because of the fact, like I said, they don't even have like a main priest yet. They're still finding one. Or if I should go to a different church. But I did like this one, so maybe I'll just do it here and I'll just see if I can talk to them. But so I didn't go today to get the Eucharist because then I was feeling like I guess I'm not allowed. But I felt good when I took it yesterday, and I've been doing it on Sundays. So let me know what you guys think, but I am definitely going to do the rite of initiation and stuff. And I was reading online that once you start the process of doing that, some churches will allow you to take the Eucharist while you're still doing the process.